Canada and Mexico retaliate with tariffs of their own. So what does that mean for us? See, you know what that means? That means we are officially in a trading war right now. We are in the midst of a trading war. It's the very beginning. It's the beginning. But this is gonna affect the small guy. Watch. You watch and see. You watch and see. See, both Canada and Mexico, Mr. Trump, your president, um, imposed 25% tariffs on each of those countries, along with a 10% tariff on China, right? In retaliation, Mexico and Canada both said, okay, well, we're going to put a 25% tariff on the stuff coming in or whatever, right? Mm. This is gonna be major, man. A lot of people don't think it's gonna be much. You know what I mean? People still think this is gonna work in the long run. They think Donald Trump is a great businessman and this is all gonna work out. I hope for the best, so I hope so. But it just don't seem. And then when I hear the people that do this stuff for a living say that it's gonna be like it's gonna send us into a depression or something like that. Like the inflation is gonna be crazy. The prices are gonna go up on everything for us, the consumer, because the companies that's gonna take on these tariffs is just gonna pass it on to the consumer. So it's like, I mean, who wins in the end of this, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, but anyway, so if Canada and Mexico gonna return the favor and put tariffs on us as well, you know what I mean? Like, so the the important thing to understand with tariffs is like the importing countries are who pay the tariff, right? So if you buying some stuff from Canada, you in the United States and you buying stuff from Canada, you're gonna have to pay a 25% tax. Okay. Now, if you want that stuff from Canada, you can't get that stuff from nowhere else. That's where you got to get it from. Then you're gonna have to pay that. But then down the line, you're gonna raise that price. Now, before you put that product on the shelf, it goes up 25%. So you're gonna get your money back some way. They're gonna get their money back from us. That's I feel like that's the way the game goes. So long story short is, yeah, okay, we got tariffs on somebody. But a tariff is gonna be paid by this big company who's trying to import, but then they just gonna raise the prices on it, bro. And and when you think about how much, look, think about how much they say in 2023, the United States imported $475 billion worth of product from Canada, another 418 billion from Mexico. And these things involve things like crude oil from Canada. We spent $92.5 billion on crude oil from Canada alone. So they're gonna put a 25% increase on it, which then means oil changes going up for us, gas prices going up for us. We gonna be affected by it. Vehicle parts, $34.7 billion worth of vehicle parts came from Canada, from us importing from Canada.
Responding to the U.S. trade action with 25% tariffs against $155 billion worth of American goods. This will include immediate tariffs on $30 billion worth of goods as of Tuesday, followed by further tariffs on $125 billion worth of American products in 21 days' time to allow Canadian companies and supply chains to seek to find alternatives. Our response will also be far-reaching and include everyday items such as American beer, wine, and bourbon, fruits and fruit juices, including orange juice, along with vegetables, perfume, clothing, and shoes. It'll include major consumer products like household appliances, furniture, and sports equipment, and materials like lumber and plastics, along with much, much more. And as part of our response, we are considering, with the provinces and territories, several non-tariff measures, including some relating to critical minerals, energy, procurement, and other partnerships. We will stand strong for Canada. We will stand strong to ensure our countries continue to be the best neighbors in the world. I want to speak directly to Americans, our closest friends and neighbors. This is a choice that, yes, will harm Canadians, but beyond that, it will have real consequences for you, the American people. As I have consistently said, tariffs against Canada will put your jobs at risk, potentially shutting down American auto assembly plants and other manufacturing facilities. They will raise costs for you, including food at the grocery stores and gas at the pump. They will impede your access to an affordable supply of vital goods crucial for U.S. security, such as nickel, potash, uranium, steel, and aluminum. They will violate the free trade agreement that the President and I, along with our Mexican partner, negotiated and signed a few years ago. Together, we've built the most successful economic, military, and security partnership the world has ever seen. A relationship that has been the envy of the world. Yes, we've had our differences in the past, but we've always found a way to get past them. As I've said before, if President Trump wants to usher in a new golden age for the United States, the better path is to partner with Canada, not to punish us.
Prices going up. I mean, Ray Charles can see these prices about to go up. I don't get the fact that it's still people out there that's saying that this is a good thing. It don't seem like a good thing. Maybe I'm one of the people that expect a quick return or something short term. I can't see the long term in this. I mean, I don't see no way that it can get better. It's gonna get worse and worse as we go, because this is really, like I said, the start of this. Man. This is the start of this. Like, so now Canada is telling its people to like just buy domestic, stop buying American products. And if you, I mean, it seemed like they might be more aligned to like back each other, come together as a country. I really don't know. I ain't really hip on Canadian culture and all that, but it seemed like I see them booing the national anthem. They already don't like Trump. He just tried to like steal they talking about Canada become another state or whatever. All this craziness. You know what I mean? So they already don't like him. Now they telling their people to only buy domestic. So that's gonna hurt us, bro. If sales go down, then they gon' they gonna find a way to put that on us somehow, some way. Um, Another thing is Trump said if anybody trying to retaliate off of his tariffs that he put on them, they just gonna increase them. So I mean, everybody keeps saying he's sticking to his words. When he say he gonna do something, he gonna do it. So now is he about to raise these tariffs? Okay, he hit them with 25% tariff. They want to hit us back with 25% tariff. So now is he gonna raise these to 30% tariffs on them? What's gonna happen with that? Like I said, this is just the beginning. It's gonna get worse, I think. And don't forget, we gonna be the one that suffer the worst. We gonna suffer the worst. These billionaires don't really care. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They gonna profit. They got people that work that math for them and figure out how they not gonna lose. They're not gonna lose. And it's simple as that. See, 'cause I don't think. See, I said they're not gonna lose in this, but I don't think anybody wins. And I don't think nobody wins. We definitely ain't. We're not the victors in this. We definitely lose. But I don't feel like nobody really wins in this because at this point it's just like it's a power trip at this point. People just get caught up in they power and they just want to use that for whatever reason, man. It's just in the end it always trickles down to the small guy and it affects us more than anything. And I don't even really think these people care. They don't care that gas prices about to go up on us. They don't care about nothing. You see, you just try to cut people's food stamps. I mean, like, they don't really care about the small guy. They trying to, they got an agenda. They about to pull it off. And if that hurts you, he said you might feel, we gonna feel a little pain for a little bit. So you know what I mean? They saying, and then once we get used to that, prices will never go back. Prices ain't never went back. So they're just gonna raise everything on us, and then we gonna get used to that, and that's what it's gonna be. And then every time, that's what it's gonna be. And all these billionaires just winning, bro. They're just gonna win in the long run, and we gonna stay pay check to check. You know what I mean? Struggling in a messed up economy with terrible housing, terrible health care, all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of sad, man, because the amount of people that just won't sit there and admit that what he's doing is like messing up a lot of stuff. These people just blindly backing, don't care what he really do. Because I got a theory. I think it's because he did a couple things that he said he was gonna do to appease his audience, right? And look, this is all very recent, so you can just pick one of the multiple things that he's done in his very short time in office. You know what I mean? But a couple of those things appease specific to his audience, his supporters. And him doing that um, gave him like opened the door for him to like do anything without them saying questioning him or saying anything was wrong with what he was doing. He he got the green light because he did what he said he was gonna do for them as soon as he got it. Now everything else is all in the game. They riding with him. Simple as that. Simple as that. I don't get that. I don't get that because when you wrong, right? I don't care who you is. If you was wrong, bro, You should be man enough to be told you was wrong. And when you wrong, you wrong. And I ain't gonna say you right. I just can't do it. That's just me. I just can't do that. But apparently a lot of people can. And they don't have no problem with it. And they just gonna roll with you. Simple as that. Simple as that, man. They just gonna roll with it. Whether it's Project 2025, whatever. People hear it. They don't care. They don't care. And I don't understand why they don't care when it's clear. It's right here in our face. These tariffs is gonna fuck this economy up. This bad economy that we already got is about to fuck it up, bro. And maybe it is only gonna be for a short term. Maybe we only gonna feel that for a little bit, but I don't think nobody's pockets is ready to feel anything. What we needed to be better. He kept saying grocery prices was gonna go down. Them prices about to go up. Yeah, they going up. Them grocery prices ain't. Them eggs is not going down. Them prices is going up. Yeah, yeah. It's crazy, bro. That's where we at, though. That's where we at, and I think we better just like pay attention so we can figure out how to adjust because things about to change permanently. If unless something happens, I don't know. It seems like things about to change for the long haul. That's all I got, man. I just wanted to tap in on these tariffs, man. It's been Big Tay, man. We've been here, Pass the Peace podcast. Thank you for coming to my channel, man. If you like what you saw, hit the like button, subscribe, so you don't miss the next episode, man. Till next time, peace out, y'all. Bye.